The other day, I was having a talk with one of the person who used to own a salon, but during the COVID last year, she had to shut down her salon. And now she caters to her existing previous clients by going to their home and also registered with an online company to give them services. So when we were speaking about how is her earning happening and how's the business going, etc., she said that मैडम जितना आता है उसी दिन चला जाता है. There is nothing that I can, keep extra or anything. Means whatever comes each day is gone that day itself. Because she runs her entire family. Her husband does not work as such. So the entire responsibility of the house, of the 3 children that she has, is upon her. And she was saying that why does it always have to be like this? I also want to do a lot of things in life, but why is it that society and my parents say, no, this is your life right now? So when we were talking about what are the ways she can, expand or at least start somewhere with her business, these are the things that typically I shared with her, which I want to share with you today, because I know that there are so many people out there who are wanting to start something of their own for that financial little bit of stability. I'm not talking about financial freedom, okay? That does not happen overnight, okay? That can at least give you financial confidence and financial stability. So here are the things you need to keep in mind. Let's say if you have a certain idea or a certain skill, let's begin with what is that one thing that you love to do. For example, for her, she loves to do these kind of beauty services, be it skin, hair, etc. And she likes to do that for other people to solve their problem. That is what she's passionate about. Plus, she has a good skill set of over 10, 20 years in it. So first figure it out. First point, what is it that you really love doing it, that you can also do it for others to solve their problem? Second thing, what are the skills you have? Does it combine with the first category, or let's say it's a standalone skill? It could be something else. Maybe you are passionate about gardening, etc., but you also have a skill of cooking and painting, okay? But you have never thought about that. Now, third aspect is see who are these people who wants these kind of services and what are their problems that you can solve, right? So once you figure it out, then chalk out a plan in terms of how you are going to reach out to those people, not in terms of push selling. I'm saying how you can add value to these people first, get their attention, and then start solving their problem, which finally in turn will help you earn the money that you are providing services for. So this process, this thing, maybe a lot of people know, but the problem is they don't start doing it because they feel abhi jaisa chal raha hai chalne do, uske baad dekhenge. Means whatever is going on, let keep it going and then we'll see it later on. And that later on strikes as a hard hitting thing on your head. Why? Because I'm saying this from my personal experience. Because until and unless you take the ownership to turn around your life, it is not going to happen overnight. Because let's say if you're in a job currently, right, and you want to build another stream of income, or you want to start your business based on your idea, based on your skill, etc., you need to do it while you are in a job. You need to do it parallelly. You can't just say that, okay, maybe after 1 or 2 years, I will get out of a job and then I will start thinking about it. You also know that you will not do it, right? So if you are somebody like her, here are the 3-4 things that keep in mind and start working on it. And by the way, take one thing at a time, start adding value to the market, and then see where it takes you. And here is a small tip I would like to give you. Consistency, guidance from an existing coach and mentor who has been there, done that, will help you. And your consistency and your unconditional effort as well. So utilize this. Think about it.